So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions,
Okay.
and I want you to be completely honest with me.
Okay.
First of all, what's your name?
Chandler Hale.
Kule Hinana Ho'opono Taylor Stroud.
Sydney Meiling.
Anna Kimball.
Laura Elsa Pope.
Jackson Wayne Paul.
Meg Roberts. I'm Muhar Ramovich. Sydney Nielsen.
What is your biggest fear in school?
Failing. Failing.
Failure.
And I think my biggest fear is not, it's failing, but it's also like not being able to comprehend like why I failed.
Do you think that you're smart?
No.
No?
Because I just want to get the A. It doesn't really matter if I'm smart. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter for the future, because all that I'm like focusing on right now is getting the grade, and so it doesn't really matter if knowledge comes with that.
Just judge off like how I could like handle situation or something like that. Like, yeah.
Why do you feel the need to cheat?
That's a really good question.
I don't really feel guilt when I cheat, because if I get a good grade, then it's like, okay, well, that's all I needed was that grade.
And I probably cheat like twice a day.
You know, it's funny, in elementary through middle school, you know, it's kind of like, you cheated? But then in high school, you're like, you know? It's kind of a normal thing, I guess.
I don't know. I haven't ever cheated.
Not even like...
Like copying a paper? I've copied a paper before.
I'm more desperate for the feeling of success in a grade and being praised for having a high grade rather than being praised for the knowledge that they actually have and have retained.
It feels worse to get a bad grade on that than to cheat and get a good grade.
Your judgment becomes, especially in the teen years, your judgment is more like, this is what made me popular and this is what everyone else is saying, so if I say this like everyone else, I won't get in trouble for it.
It's like more just trying to get the A. It's not really learning. It's not really knowledge, because that's not what school is really about anymore.
It like was hard for me to like accept the fact that I actually got lower than 4.0.
Alright. It's a little bit stressful because of colleges. They always want your GPA to be higher.
As your grades tend to matter more in high school, I think it's more pressure on to get good grades than to learn. And students value getting a good letter grade more than learning the material that they're taught.
Classes, I think it's about me like getting good grades, and it's hard for me to like learn something because I'm so focused on like getting good grades.
Society doesn't look at what you actually know, but more what's written on the paper and saying, oh, well, this is your value because of what's on the paper, which in my opinion is rather corrupt.
And, you know, like, one screw up could put you below another student.
Saying like that, it's like if you judge a fish off its ability to climb a tree, you'll go your whole life without thinking you'll go your whole life thinking a fish is stupid. But like it's kind of how our education system is. Like it's not like everyone isn't judged on everything that they're good at. It's just judged on like one thing, and so like you know like everybody's not gonna be the best at that. So like you just do what you can to like succeed with the other people, kind of. So that's just kind of how grades are to me.
There are people that seriously get like this anxiety that it's crippling when it comes to taking a test, and it's not fair that they get an F out of that class when they understand the material, they just don't know how to express the material.
Yeah, and it's hard for people to accept that the label isn't all there is to you sometimes.
9th grade, freshman year, I tried super hard to make the basketball team and I didn't make it, so that would be like a failure for me.
Okay. Did you learn anything from that failure?
Yeah, I think I did, because I put in everything I had to make that team and I learned that sometimes your best isn't good enough, and that's okay.
It's embarrassing. Like, there's such a, I don't know, especially in high school, like, there's so much pressure from literally everything, everyone, that it would be embarrassing for me to be like, I failed. And, like, I have failed a class before, and it, like, sucked. It was so embarrassing.
Right. I'll
And-
do better because I'll know like how it is to fail and I'll want to do better.
I think it's okay to fail because that's part of learning, like, in life. Like, you're gonna fail at everything. It doesn't even need to be school. You're gonna fail in relationships, and you're gonna fail in jobs, and it's just something that everybody has to do to become who they are going to be and to become a better person.
Yes, because when you fail, that's like where you like learn from your mistakes, and you like learn what you need to do different or excel on, and so you can learn things from failing or doing poorly.
Failure is 100% inevitable,
And it's okay.
and it's 100% okay.
If you do fail, and you don't do anything about it, that's what like a true failure is. If you don't do anything about the bad things that happen to you. But if you want to succeed in life and you want to be a great person, then you need to accept your failures and believe in yourself to push yourself to be a better person. You can only change yourself. Some other person is not going to change you. The only change happens individually, and like if you want to make a better world or even just like a better like family or better self, it happens in you. It doesn't happen with anyone else. So believe in yourself to be a better person.